Okay, this is the second video to job number 20521. Right at the end of the first video, I was talking about how many stalls there are right here, and there's 12 of them. And you would need to do 12-inch numbers inside each stall. And then cross-hatching, there's 60 feet of cross-hatching between this one and that one. Okay. I was also talking about the curbing. We would need to rip out the curbing. In the first video, I showed how much curbing we'd have to rip out and then what would be new. So taking out that curb and this curb, and then down on the very end there would also be curbing to remove, and then put back new curbing all along the front here, except for where the crosshatch is. Okay, asphalt's included on my map in this spot here. I'm gonna walk down the drive aisle here. You see these speed bumps in the middle? Well, I want to do the same thing right about where that van is. Put one centered in the road there, 20 foot by 2. And I already gave you those quantities in the first video. So right here was one of the patches. I think I called it a 10 by 2. I'll leave this alone. Right here, a little 10 by 10 where it's failed here. So a big square 10 by 10. And then a little 2 by 4 patch right here. We'll fix this, take out that rock that's there, build it up, and we won't fix the concrete right now. We'll just fix that little asphalt piece. Let me get down here to the middle drive aisle just a second. Okay, so now I'm down in the middle section. I included this parking stall right here. I believe I did like a 7 foot by 18, I think it was, in this spot. Mind you, this is coming down the west side of the entrance at stall 23. Okay. There's cracking, that's right here, but I did not include it. All of this parking, though, it's alligator cracked all the way through. So we could do a saw cut in front of the curbing that's here. And again, you got a carport about 7 foot tall in height, maybe just over 7 feet. But we would include asphalt repair all the way out to where the newer asphalt was. So we'd take care of all these parking stalls. That means we got to stripe back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14 stalls. That includes 14 sets of stall numbers, 12-inch. Cross hatching, there's 70 feet of cross hatching. One here, one there. Leave the curbing. Okay. Under this area here, I've got more repairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stalls. Same thing, height deal on building B. We would take out all the asphalt and then repair it and then stripe back 4 stalls. Okay, so this is at building B. I think what we were talking about is these 4 stalls is actually 5. All 5 of these stalls, I would replace them because we got water puddling in here, and it's traveling down the rut here into there, and there's a couple spots there, and then you got some damaged asphalt all the way out to stall 36. So that was one of the patches in my last video and on the map. So you're gonna have to do 5 stalls with numbers to replace there. We talked about all of these stalls already underneath the carport. And let's go down the west side on the property. Oh, and also right around stall 43, we would put a speed bump going across 20 feet by 2 feet. I put that in the video earlier. Alright, so I'm going to walk down this west end and get to the back of the property. So I'll meet you back there. Hold on. Okay, I didn't have this on my aerial map, but I'm going to add it. So this is the last building down the west side. As you come down the last building here, there's like an opening. And this looks like we need to add this because it's starting to wash the dirt down to the concrete. So I'm going to start right here and take out all the way up to about this point, because you see there's damage underneath. So we're going to capture all of this. So this is a 20 foot by 18 foot piece. We'll go back as far as we can towards the building there against the concrete foundation and replace all of this here. So like an 18 by 20 right here, and it slopes down. We'll leave this alone for now. And we'll leave that alone for now. It's holding up. All right, let's get to the back of the property here. Okay, so we're at the back of the property at C. I don't know if that's in your eyes here. But we're gonna replace those 1, 2, 3, 4 stalls underneath, because you've got puddling here and you've got ruts, you know, where the water's just washing off from falling off the roof. So you're looking at another 7 foot or lower clearance here under this carport. Okay, so from the stall over 1, 2, 3, 4 stalls. So let's include those 4 stalls in striping with stall numbers, and it says reserved on there, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. This is the curving I talked about earlier, the 12 foot here and 12 foot there. I think I might have said 12 foot total on that aerial map, but it's actually 12 feet and 12 feet. Rip out the old, put back new, and we probably don't have to paint it because it'll look new. Okay. Here's the 18 foot runner curb that I had in the first video. From here up to there, do a saw cut. Okay, I know that we could probably tie in right here, but I'd rather tie in, or I'd rather do a saw cut and start from back here and make one big clean section of curbing there. Okay, so that's at the very back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll include that little area right here between the stall and the yellow line. Replace all of this. I gave the dimension on the aerial map, so you're gonna have to figure low clearance. And 1, 2, 3, 4 stalls with 12-inch stall numbers, and right at stall 57, which is where the yellow car is, as a matter of fact, right where the crosshatch is, speed bump going across, 20 foot by 2 foot. Okay, asphalt will come all the way out to here too. We'll get all of this alligator cracking and have that go over. Okay, I think that's it. Like I said, this is it's a 2018 bid. It's for 2019, but I'm trying to get approval this year. So if we're under 20 grand on the curbing or on the asphalt, I'd like to give a rain or shine discount on it. Okay. Staging could be a little bit of a challenge. They like to have traffic going up down the west side, one-way traffic, and going back out this way. We could look at potentially using this back parking lot for staging, and we could request that and use it for our equipment, if need be, for trucks to come down. They could wait. They could also wait back here in the back, at least on half of the drive aisle. So there's some room to have for staging on this. So we just have to request it. Okay, I think that's it. I'm going to push pause, and in the end, I'm going to show you who the company was real quick. Hold on. Okay, so this is building C on the east side, and I see as I came up the hill, there's an area that I didn't put in the aerial map, but I will. We're gonna do a 5x3 patch right there where there's tree root damage. Okay. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do there. I think we're gonna leave that alone. But this one right here, we'll cut this out. This is in between B and C, but we'll cut this out. This is a 10, excuse me. This is a, I can see the tree root damage going all the way through. Let's just take from where it's on the yellow line or this way. So we're gonna go like this, cut this out. And what you have right here is it's a 15 foot by 2 foot patch. I'll include that in the video, or excuse me, on the quantities and on the aerial map. If you look on Google Drive, you'll see a quantity sheet that has all these quantities on it. Here's one by the speed limit sign. It's a, we're gonna leave that alone. Never mind. You don't need to do it. This right here, I'll probably leave this alone. I'll drive off for right now. Yeah, it's not the most critical right now. Okay, I'm gonna go get some company info real quick. Okay, so Liz is my contact person, and they are with Lakeside Association LLC, or also called Westland Investors. Okay, that's job number 20521. That's her cell number for Liz. Liz Zuanich, Zuanich. Any questions, let me know. Thank you.